horizontal support and resistance and a bit of a trading view. Now you can add indicators on by where can you add indicators? There. I've not used this in so long, but these are some of my indicators that I use here and there, right? My favorite one obviously is the EMA. It's just so basic. It just explains everything very, very easily. I've used this weekly 20 EMA on my videos from June. Honestly, go back, and I kept saying this red EMA, the 20 EMA red ribbon, is such a huge support zone for Bitcoin historically that we always tend to reclaim it. And look what's happening this week. We've reclaimed it. And now if I look at the smaller time frame, let's get a more cleaner chart. I don't know if you guys like spider lines, but bringing the spider line up. My spider line chart actually goes hand in hand, but if I'm looking at the daily EMA, the 50 and the 100, which is the turquoise and the orange ribbons. So as you can see, it says 20, 50, 100, 200. So that's 20, that's 50, that's 100, that's 200. Look at, bro, look at this zone of the daily. We've not even tested that. I'm not saying that we have to test it, but I'm just saying to you, I think we are having a retrace around this region, because look where we're all intersecting here. And it comes as well on my famous spider line chart, the spider line chart, which, you know, shows support and resistance. But for the sake of indicators, this is another indicator where I look at, okay, so we've got this potentially as a support zone, right? So the EMA ribbons are very, very basic, but they're very, very easy to understand. Jeez, I keep forgetting to change that. I can't remember who mentioned it on my Telegram, but they were talking about Fibonacci and on meme coins, and I personally don't use it. So I don't know if I zoom out all that. No, you guys can't see. I'm gonna have to turn my thingy a bit here. So if you click here, you can draw your own trend lines like that, and then you can, if you right click it, you can also clone it, and then you can, you know, match them up wherever they might be, as I've said before. But somebody mentioned Fibonacci, right? So I'm going to take that Fibonacci from there to here, and then I'm going to move it on the weekly, and let's zoom in for you guys on how this acts. Oops, weekly. So I think it was Nazo, I could be wrong, whoever it was, Nazo, I've not got my Telegram in front of me, but whoever it was that basically said the Fibonacci zones on meme coins, I don't think they work. They only work on mature assets like this. So this tells you how far it can retrace to a particular zone. So this is the swing high to swing low on the weekly that I've got. And if we look at the weekly here, we'll see there's a lot of resistance here at the 0.78. This golden pocket ratio is 0.618, and in reverse 0.382. So these levels are really hard to break, and this week we smashed through it, but now we're at this golden pocket zone, which is actually at 66k. So Bitcoin could theoretically today retrace to 66k. If it does, that's your golden pocket zone. And so next week we'd be attempting to charge through it, but like I said, I think we'd get a wick down first, and then we might go up. That's my bullish sentiment, and that's my bearish sentiment. Remember, you've got to have a thesis on both plays where it might go. The market doesn't always work in your favor, but whoever said that in the Telegram, that one's for you. I think that was Nazo anyway. Right, and then other stuff that we can look at. Now, if you click this, you can have loads of different things that you can look at, and these, I don't use the GAN theory. I don't really like using any of these like spider line fib resistance angles and stuff like that. I don't mind using the retracement every now and again, but otherwise I'm very much just a a chartist, I like using this type of stuff. Head and shoulders, your double bottoms, your inverse ones, your pennants, your flags, your wedges. I just think Bitcoin works best to this. Unless we're in a sideways market, then that's very, very hard, which recently around here we've been very much sideways. You can also have your